Hey guys, I'm Michael. I'm for TravelCostaRica.com. You know, if you're going to consider, coming down to Costa Rica for anything to do with medical tourism, I think I got a great option for you, or at least something you might want to consider. So whether you know this or not, doesn't matter, but Costa Rica is quite popular in the medical tourism field. Now, especially dental. Dental started a long time ago. They've been doing that for a while. So implants and caps and root canals, all that kind of thing for quite a while. Now the medical side of it is starting to catch up. You know, your back surgery type stuff. And then what's interesting to me, a whole nother video, is stem cell, man. They do stem cell stuff down here. Way cool, way interesting. Now, there's pretty much three reasons people pick Costa Rica. Obviously, one is the cost. All right, so the cost is gonna, you're talking about anywhere from 50, 60, 65, sometimes 70, it just depends, obviously, cheaper than what it would be in the States. So if you're looking at something that would cost $20,000 in the States, it's probably going to be about $9,000 to maybe $7,500 in that range. Obviously that depends, and yes, you're using cash down here, pretty much your credit cards, that whole insurance thing. Your insurance hasn't really been worked out down here yet. Maybe some, but usually cash and carry. So the other reason would be, hey man, your insurance doesn't cover that, and it's too expensive to do it there. So again, cost. And the third one is, man, this is Costa Rica. this is like bucket list items of vacation and getting your mouth fixed and having that perfect smile combined with seeing some nice waterfalls and monkeys. So, you know, those are major, probably the three reasons people kind of pick Costa Rica for that. Now, I hate to do this, but I'm going to insert the word fuck here because it's totally applied and it's way applicable. It is fucking hard to find somebody I can recommend to you. This is like finding a lawyer I can recommend, finding a real estate that doesn't have the agenda. Their first motivation is to separate you from your money, and then way down here somewhere is, yeah, we want to help you. So it's very hard, and it's been very hard. Well, I found someone. He's not motivated by money. He wants to help because he understands that if you give a solid, honest service, the money will come. It's like following your passion. You follow your passion, the money follows. Well, we're very like-minded. I liked him instantly, and we're just kind of like-minded. We do really want to help you. All right, so now, yes, it is a referral business, but not like you're thinking. He just didn't go around and get lists of doctors willy-nilly and, hey, doctor, I sent Bobby to you. Can I get my $20? No, it is not that. So I'll tell you kind of how he did it. But I'm not sure you should really, if this is to do with your body and like your smile, I'm not sure if you should be doing your homework and doing your research on sites like TripAdvisor. You know, I just don't think that might be it. And I definitely don't think because your good friend Zer had a great slice of pineapple kale pizza at Biff's Free Range Pizzeria that he highly recommends that pizza. Well, you don't know. There might be cockroaches and rat droppings in back of Biff's Pizzeria. So you don't know. So, but this isn't a pizza. This is your body, and that's big time important. So why this guy? All right. One thing, which just this was coincidentally, you know, he was raised in the United States, but he is Costa Rican, so he totally understands both cultures. So he understands your wants and needs, and he understands how Costa Ricans are. I won't get into that. That can go kind of deep, but just for instance, you may not know that Costa Rica people in general have a hard time saying no. So a lot of times you're asking questions, you might be getting yeses that they can't follow through on that. Well, he knows things like that, which is big time, I think, important. So what he did was he took about 9-10 months, he took a deep dive, and he found the doctors and the services that he would want his mother to go to. You know, he could recommend. He asked the questions that you don't even know to ask. He knows about, like, does this dentist have the right insurance he's supposed to be doing? Is the person experienced? Do you want the guy working on your back that just got out of school, or do you want somebody that has a track record? He knows if the places that have like the whole thing in one location. Is a laboratory across town, and it's going to affect kind of your whole timeline. So he did all that. He did all the homework, all of it. You don't got to do anything. All you do is got to email and go, this is what I want done. Can you help me out? So I don't know. He's cut down the risk factor to about 0. But with anything, there's always a risk factor, right? So, but he's cut it down way almost close to 0. And it's gonna be probably a great outcome. And you're going to have a good experience. So I think that's important, man. This is your body. This is your mouth. And it is highly important. And you kind of should take it as such. So if you want to get a hold of him, write me. Yes, I get a couple bucks. I get a couple bucks, all right? But trust me, if I cared about the money, I could have gave you a guy's name 8 years ago. So it's not about that anyway. So I got one favor though. Please don't email him to try to verify your doctor that you picked. That is tacky. That's like you emailing me as a travel agency and say, yes, here's my itinerary that somebody else did for me. Can you tell me if it's okay? Not cool, man. Not cool. So if you think this sounds interesting to whatever you're thinking about with medical tourism in Costa Rica, email me. I'll get you in contact with him. I'm Michael Allen, travelcostaricanow.com. Peace, guys. Hope it helps. And don't think I'm not getting that fixed. Ugh.